Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So excuse my voice today, I have homa or I have a cold, and yeah, my voice is going to be not the best of its capacity, but you know what, life has to go on. I would like to take this minute to thank all our new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining us. And to all my homies, thank you so much for your support and encouragement. So in today's video, I will be detangling my natural hair, and I will be giving you some easy tips on how to retain length and have a pain-free detangle process. Well, at the same time you can have some fun, so you can watch a movie or listen to your favorite music. When I'm not recording myself, so I'll probably be watching a movie or listening to music and dancing and making it fun. So in order for you to detangle your hair, the equipment you need, or the equipment that I usually use for my hair, is basically a water bottle. So just a simple spray water bottle. I only have water in it. Just put it in a container that I was previously using for coconut oil. You can use recycle your spray bottles, that the ones you buy your creams and your conditioner in, or the detanglers, or you can buy a proper hair spray bottle from your local shop. And then the next equipment that I usually use on my hair, or that you need, is your fingers. The only thing that you need to make sure is that your nails are trimmed short, as you can see, but that's not the reason why my nails are trimmed. It's because I am doing a lot of mbotch work. I am the house help and I am the mother in my house, so I'm doing a lot of washing and cleaning, so I don't feel like doing my nails all the time, but I do them once in a while. Yeah. So, and then the other thing that you might need is your TV, radio, or music player. So it's up to you. Whatever works for you is what you should be going for. So the process is very simple, and yeah, I will share, or rather you will be watching what I do with my hair. So the first step is to have your hair in sections. I have just removed my protective styling. I have a rubber band on my hair. So as you can see, I have matuta, or 2-strand twists. So this is after taking out my braids. I usually braid my own hair. You can go to a salon, or you can do it by yourself. It's just, what do you like? And then, so you start off with your hair sections. You have to section them in 4s or in smaller sections. I find that it's easier to work with my hair when it's sectioned in smaller portions or sections. So yeah, I am just putting it together, and I will undo the first strand, or the first section. So as you can see, this is just my hair, and the first thing you want to do is finger detangle your hair. I don't use combs on my hair, and when I do, I use the white toothed comb. So it has to be very spacious enough to allow your hair to stretch without pulling or unnecessary tension. So many of the times that we lose our length is because our hair is very curly and kinky, as you can see in my case, but we want to use the smooth toothed combs. So those combs are only good for straighter hairs, or permed hair, or people who do not have so much curls and tangles. So you can see my hair. So what I do first is run my fingers smoothly on my strands, and this is just dry detangling. I don't have any products or any oil or anything on my hair right now. Yeah, so the next thing I'll be doing is just spraying water. So the reason why I think and I know that it's nice and it's good to dry detangle your hair is the first thing, you're able to undo all the tangles, not all of them, like basic tangles and knots that you can feel when you run your finger through your hair. So making sure it's smooth and gentle but firm and keeping your hair straight. You start from your base all the way to the tips or to the ends of your hair. This just makes it easy. The process will be much easier. Do you see why you need music and maybe a TV? Because you might feel like this is a lot of work to do. So it's necessary for you to have a form of entertainment, because this process definitely will be half an hour to an hour to detangle your hair. Well, if you don't have natural hair and if you don't want to go through this work, that means you might not retain as much length as you may want, excuse me. So make sure you have the time on your hands, you're not rushing, and also you can have your one person that you trust with your hair do it for you. And like I said, going to the salons, nobody has the time to do this for you. So if you want to grow your hair long and you have to retain you want to retain your length, you have to be able to do this by yourself. And why not? You spend a lot of time, on your phone or on, watching TV. So what you can do is put your phone on a stand and watch something that you like. And in the process, keep your hair. For those that know me, you know that I usually don't keep my hair more than 2 years. So this is the first time I have my hair on the 3rd year, going on the 4th. So I don't know how long it will be. I am planning to see how long I can grow my hair, whether I can go to my bra strap. That is my goal right now. But I am so easily and quickly bored by my hair. Like, I just want change. So recently I've been contemplating on doing dreadlocks. I have actually attempted to do dreadlocks twice on my hair, and I had it waxed and coiled, and I did it by myself the second time. But then after 1 week, I went and washed my hair. I just can't imagine it in dreadlocks, and I am not able to do this much of, fun with my hair. I find hair for me is a lot of excitement and fun. So yeah, let's do the first step. So this is the first step to your process. Work in small sections. It ensures that you're working at a small portion of your hair at a time, and you just need to keep repeating this. So you can see sometimes I do, part my hair or pull my hair away from each other, but not so strong or not too firmly that I am breaking my hair, okay? So when I'm satisfied that I have done enough dry detangling, I will go on and spray the water to further, detangle my hair. My hair loves water. It's 4C. You can see it's very, very coily, very tangly. My ends knot very, very easily. So adding water to my hair just allows me to have enough slip, and moisture just, makes my hair very, very soft and fluffy and obedient. So it obeys anything that I tell it to do. Like if I want it to coil, if I want it to straighten or stretch, that is when I get my hair to really, really work for me. Okay, so that's me just spraying. So you just want to spray water. Like I said, this is plain water. The other thing you can do, you can add a conditioner to the water bottle. So it's up to you. If your hair needs a conditioner, go ahead and add it. So have a look at how my hair instantly starts to obey commands. So that's me detangling. So easy, very easy. Say if you're watching a movie, listening to your favorites music, you won't even know how much time you spend doing your hair. Okay, yeah. And you can also do this at the park. I have many times, taken my son to the park, but at the same time I'm undoing my hair. I don't care what people think or say about me. It's not that of a big deal for me because I know what I'm doing and I know why I'm doing it. So if you want to watch, if you want to comment, that's up to you. It's your opinion and everyone is allowed to have one. So, you'll be like, oh my God, what is that woman doing? Well, I don't care. All right, so, okay. The other thing I need to let you know is you will lose some amount of hair, like you'll have shedding, obviously, but it's the same, thing as if you're using a comb. When you comb your hair, you do lose some hair. So this is how much hair I lose, maybe per each strand when I am finger detangling. And this process is very pain-free. As you can see, I'm not struggling, I'm not feeling it. So yeah, this is how I finger detangle my hair. I don't use combs. Once again, I don't use combs at all. The only time I'm using combs is when I've decided to use heat stretching for my hair, like blow drying my hair, or if I want to have a sleek, neat look. That's the only time I use a brush and a comb for my hair. Okay, yeah, so you have to keep doing this to the whole of your head or the whole of your strands, like that. So you can see my hair is nicely detangled. So what I do next step, once I am confident and happy with how much detangled my hair is, I'll just put it back into a twist like that. So this is just me doing a 2-strand twist. Or you can do 3-strand twist or matuta, the regular matuta, or a box braid. I find doing a 2-strand twist is much easier and faster, and I can come back and undo it so much easily. Anyways, the other thing is if I leave my hair in 2-strand twist, I can actually stay like this for a week. Yeah, so that's my detangled strand. And the other thing I need to tell you, if you want to retain your length and keep your hair growing, is to wash your hair in matutas or in 2-strand twists. So once I'm done with detangling, I'm going to wash my hair in the same matutas, and the only time I will undo them is when I come back to restyle my hair. So that's tip number 2. So the tip number 1 was properly detangling your hair. Okay, so you go on to your next strand and you repeat the process. You just want to undo your previously braided hair and then dry detangle. With that, I will go to tip number 3 on how to keep your hair long, or how to grow it long and retain your moisture. Retain your length. Other than properly detangling and washing your hair in braids or in matutas, is to make sure your hair is properly and regularly moisturized. So you need to understand your hair type, you need to understand your hair needs, you need to understand how often your hair needs to be moisturized. So the most important tip I can give you if you want to grow your hair long is to make sure you moisturize your hair. I do moisturize my hair at least once a week. So during that time, I will come and oil my hair. So you have to choose an oil that works for you. For me, basically, I use coconut oil. And I have done a video previously of myself moisturizing my hair, so I'll just come, section my hair and then use a applicator bottle, which I usually add into it some coconut oil, and then I'll go apply on my scalp and massage and then restyle my hair. So yep, natural hair requires work. You have heard that statement before, but hey, nothing good comes easy. You want long hair, you have to put in some work, okay? Yeah, so you can see I am even pulling on my ends gently to make sure that it's stretched, and then running my fingers through my hair. Just so easy. When you're doing something that you like, if you're passionate about hair, you don't feel like this is a lot of work. And the other thing is, if you do something else while doing hair, you will be distracted and not feel like you spent a whole lot of time just doing hair. And there's nothing wrong with spending 2 hours on your hair. That's just loving it because you want it to thrive. Everything that you need, you want in your life to be, thriving and growing, you have to put in some level of investment. And with natural hair, it's your time, my friends. So spray some more. I don't wet my hair completely, but I just give it enough slip. As you can see. And then I'm going to run my fingers through it. Tip number 4, I believe, or number 5, I have lost count, is for you to use head wraps. Head wraps or covering your hair is also another way to retain your length and to make sure that your moisture stays in your hair. So the material that you're using in your head wrap is very important. I would recommend, or rather, experience has shown that if you use a satin or silk material, you're likely to retain more moisture in your hair. So when you go to bed, use satin or silk materials. You can either use it as a head wrap, or you can invest in a pillowcase, or a bed cover or quilt cover that is satin made, or material is silk preferably. That will ensure that your hair stays moisturized and tucked during the nights. Yep, so I am happy with that section. My hair really shrinks when I use water, but it's okay. Water is a good component of this life, in your body, in your hair, in your meals, in your diet, everything. Water is good, so don't worry about your hair shrinking. When you want it to be long and straightened, you know what to do. And if you don't, I will be doing lots of hair videos, so you will find a tip on how to keep your hair straight and stretched in one of my collections. Keep watching. Wow, that one is gone, so we pick on another one. So this one, same thing, finger detangle, dry detangle. My husband is always teasing me about how much time I spend with my hair. Like, I'm always doing my hair every week or every other 2 weeks, so it's a bit too frequent for the regular African lady who keeps her hair for 1 month, 6 weeks, I don't know, people keep up to 3 months, but yeah, I don't like my hair staying in braids or anything for that long. I just feel like my scalp needs some cleansing, and I enjoy just seeing my hair differently and newly styled. the last tip that I'm going to be giving you today about how to retain your length and to grow your hair long is to do protective styling. Yeah, so protecting styling is a thing, and it is good and it's key to grow your hair. So this can be from as basic as matutas, or it can be as complex as having box braids installed or planted in your hair. So box braids is kawaida, we call them braids, but some people call them box braids. You can have twists. The only thing that you need to make sure is it's not too tightly done on your hair. I know I come from a place where tight hair is actually neat hair, but then tight hair or tightly knitted or braided hair actually breaks your hair instead of growing it. Okay, so don't apply too much tension, especially on your hairline and edges, if you want to keep your hair growing and long. Okay, yeah, so the maximum that I advise my clients or people to keep their hair protected and covered and braided is 6 weeks. That's the maximum time that I usually advise my clients. So after 6 weeks, please just take out the hair. Go see your hairdresser or undo and do your hair again. So like I said, with myself, 2 weeks, 3 weeks maximum, and my hair is actually out. And yeah, because you want to give your hair time to breathe, at the same time you want to deep condition your hair, and having braids and everything tucked in, you cannot do that. So deep conditioning, I said in an earlier video, is critical for anyone who wants healthy hair. You want good volume, you want thriving, vibrant hair. So yeah, make sure you do that. Yeah, so I think I've told you all the tips that I normally use or tell my clients. So remember, just to summarize, properly detangle and moisturize your hair. Do protective styling. It can be braids, it can be with or without extensions, or it can be weaving. Use head wraps and covers during the night when you go to sleep. Don't leave your hair untied or uncovered, your strands down for too long, because what happens, like with myself, I find that I like to coil my hair on my finger, and this makes my hair knots, or I end up losing strands like that. Okay, and then what else? Deep conditioning your hair is also very key for growing your hair long. So I will go on and continue to do my detangling. I would probably put on a movie, because this is gonna take an hour. I'm not going to be recording a whole hour of me detangling my hair, or for you to learn. You've already seen how easy it is. Just add moisture or conditioner. I'm just using plain water to be able to get the right effect. Sleep, your hair will slide through your fingers. Make sure your fingernails are trimmed. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was very educative, or is going to be useful in your hair journey. I really appreciate your support and encouragement. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, because there's a lot more coming, and it's exciting to see how much we can share and how much we can learn from each other. Thank you so much. Subscribe. See you, have fun, stay blessed, enjoy yourself. I will go on and finish this process. I need music to. Yeah. See ya.